Hello everyone, this is Spin, and welcome back to another episode of my Duke It Out DC series. And boys, we got ourselves a big one today. We are playing through the level Smithsonian Terror. This is a really huge map with a lot of enemies, so let's get started. So let's call for the tram real quick, and we'll be heading on our way to the Smithsonian, one of the famous hallmarks of American history. Or at least Sunstorm's interpretation of it. So here we are, we're in it already. Welcome to the Smithsonian. But it looks like we have a bunch of unwanted visitors. So, we're going to play the role of security. So there's an elevator over there, but we're not going to go in there. If you go into the vent, you have some prozoid slimes and some armor. We'll sneak in through the bathroom area. I'll have to blow you up. Get the jump on these pig cops from behind. And now it's off to the next restroom.
Come get some.
And we've cleaned up the bathrooms.
Groovy.
But look at this, look how long these hallways are. And this is just the starting area. Now this door we cannot get access to, we have to open it from behind. So let's ride the elevator up onto the next floor. And I'm gonna get the shrinker out. And use it on these enforcers. You got them both left and right. Now, this is the blue access key. It is inside the living ocean area. But before we can even get to that, we would need the yellow access card. So, let's get to it. But before we even begin doing that, we might as well just go ahead and clear out the opening area, because this is a huge level. Of course, this guy decides to fall asleep. Choking. Nothing a little pipe bomb can't handle. Now after we shoot off the troopers, let's head into the gallery, the art gallery here, and start cooking up some bacon.
Who wants some?
And that elevator over here just leads us back to the opening area.
Come get some.
So we'll refrain from going there. We'll hop into those vents later. Right now we just need to clear out this open space and the information desk. Guess my mighty boot wasn't close enough. So let's do some more janitorial work in the restroom area. As we can see here, we have some pig cops taking a leak. Well, that did not go as I hoped. Guess they have some very powerful urinal stalls to block the pipe bomb explosion. I hate it when they do that. Oh my god, again? And I did not mean to get hit with the splash damage, but that's alright. That's what the med pack is for. So let's head on to the ladies' room. My god. Throw a pipe bomb in there, which will give us access to the first secret area. That was my last pipe bomb. Got a doctor's bag in there. And we get more pipe bombs, which I needed. which I'm going to use to blow you up because you did the choking animation. Can't have you coming back to life on me.
Baby.
So now we need to go up to the air vents. Which, I remember the spot. Over here. Do some platforming and we are up. Of course, we got those disgusting protozoid slimers. Might as well go ahead and just infiltrate the entire area.
Cool.
More pipe bombs, and we're in the security area on the second floor. We will be met with one enforcer. He's no threat, of course. So let's head back into the air vents real quick. There's actually one of our key cards is inside the vents. That's the chain gun ammo. That's the space area. Destroy the Slimers, and boom, we got the yellow access card. So we can go ahead and, oh yeah, before we do that, see this vase over here? Go over where right next to the vase is and enter through this invisible wall for some med packs. Yeah. The secret here is the odd one out, so instead of those plant structures, go through the vase to the right. So now that we got the key, let's just go ahead and go down to the ocean exhibit. Might as well go ahead and get that out of the way. Get that blue card. I'm gonna have some bacon. I'm gonna use a shrinker here. Because we have a lot of enforcers. And a lot of enemies in these hallways. So right now we can't access this area real quick, but I'll show you how we can. Trying to spare my shotty ammo.
Who wants some?
Ooh, want some. Now if we grab our scuba gear and flip the switch, we'll have access to that area from before that I mentioned. Now over here it just takes us back to the first floor, opening the door that we couldn't access from before. Just checking. So right now we need to go through here, but there's also a secret around here. Let me get to it real quick. So over here, as you can see, there is a rocket launcher. Yes, the first rocket launcher of Duke Nukem DC. So if we go behind this computer object, interact with the wall, we get access to the next secret, the third secret. Go in the water, and there you have it. We have the rocket launcher after so long. Took us 4 levels to finally got it, but we finally have it. It's crazy because in Hollywood Holocaust, you got the rocket launcher in less than 1 minute from the first secret to the right. But progression is different here. So anyways, back on topic, we are up here around above the shark tanks. But before we can even swim down to the shark tanks, we need to go through the protozoid slimes once again. Let's destroy those eggs.
I'm gonna get medieval on your end.
And flip the switch that's in this tank. And we get access to the first shark tank. Oops, I think there it is. Walked right past it. So we go down here, flip the switch. I'll ignore the sharks since really they're not a threat to me. And then we'll get access to the next shark tank, which is over here. Flip that switch. And then we'll be over here. This one has a sequential button instead of a switch. Left and middle button. That's the order of buttons to press. And now we'll be on to the final shark tank, but be careful. 2 enforcers will get the jump on you, so you don't want to get ambushed. Get inside the tank and into the vent here. Get the Devastator out. Oh, I only have 3 rockets left.
bitchin'.
and pop bomb those protozoids. So now we got the blue access card from that tank alone. So now we can backtrack and move on to the next area. Yeah, quite tedious. There's a lot of backtracking this level due to how massive it is. I mean, you can get lost in this, but that's why I'm here. Get the walkthrough and show you how to beat this without losing your mind. So right now we're going to be walking through here. Might as well visit the space exhibit. I just remembered that. So let's go down the elevator. Or up, I should say. And we'll enter through here.
Eat shit and die.
Has some pig cops. Have a little showcases of the shuttle. Satellite. This is pretty neat. Humans in space. Well, so far we've only encountered pigs in space, so I don't know about that. And cycloids too.
Cool.
There's some trip bombs behind here, not that we're gonna need it. And here's a cool visual effect right here. I like. And just so we're clear, there are no pig cops in Lunar Apocalypse. But there are pig cops in that little display there, so... So if you flip that switch over there, we get access to the secret area that the Enforcer was guarding. We ride the elevator up. If you flip the switch, these vents will open up. And I'm going to try and get this done in one go. Do some side jumping, strafe jumping, grab the atomic health, and
Who wants
the Devastator weapon. So I might as well just go ahead and jump down to the next area. We don't take that much damage from the fall, so... Oh yeah. Did I go ahead and reveal that secret? Yes, I did. So we'll go down through here and it'll just take us as an alternative ways to get into the next area. The Ancient Worlds exhibit. And would you look at that? Just a lone trooper, mind his own business. Hide in the corner. So let's enter this exhibit.
I'm gonna get medieval on your ass.
We'll have two enforcers in the little area there. And I am low on shotgun ammunition. Right now we need to clean house. We have too many vandals getting inside the display, so... Oh, there goes that atomic health I just got. Our next secret will be right here where these pipes are. If you interact with the wall, you get a shrinker. And I'm out of shotgun ammunition. Groovy. Okay. Now over here is the blue access door, but before we can go there, we still got some stuff to do. And there's the red door, not too far. Might as well grab the Devastator ammo. Now over here on these crates, if you go into this little hole area, you get access to an air vent and some disgusting protozoid slimes. And we get the chain gun cannon ammo. And not too far from it is our 7th and final secret. If I can get to it real quick. Let me go back to the exhibits area through here. I'm taking the long route, of course. There's a monk. Over here we have a little city display where we can roleplay as Dukezilla. Now over here is another atomic health. I might as well just go ahead and use the med pack at this point to maximize my atomic health usage. So go to where the previous secret was, where we got the chain gun ammo. Go there and run back. This door will open up. It's timed. And boom, you got the atomic health. So you go to one area, into the other. So now that we got that dealt with, let's go on to the blue access door.
Groovy.
Now in this room, we need to follow the footprints. Now over here we have a switch. Give us access to the mummy room. So here's one of the tombs. We got two of them here. Pretty nice detail, usage of the build engine.
Groovy.
Bitchin'. So we have a deep, deep casket over here. Little tomb. So let's hop on down. Of course, a sewer area.
Hail to the king.
Get rid of those Octobrain. Get rid of the disgusting protozoid slimes. Let's open the area. Be mindful of the crusher. Yeah, just speed it, pass through it. And throw the pipe bomb from where those protozoids were. We blow a hole in the bathroom. So now we just return to the Ancient Worlds exhibit and get to that red access door. From where the blue door was. So we open that up, and there you have it. We are done with the level. So yes, that is Smithsonian Terror. It is a big-ass level. A pretty annoying one, I would say at best, because you could get very lost easily with how much stuff there is, so many rooms, so much open space, that it's honestly a maze. That if you played this level the first time around, you would honestly have no idea what you're doing. Especially if you didn't have a guide or walkthrough to assist you. Because you had the first yellow access card being in the air vents. I mean, imagine going through the entire map, hunting down for that, only to find out that it's in some secret vent. And then once you deal with that, you gotta go through the hallway mess that is the ocean exhibit. There's a lot of hallways in this level, lots of it. And of course you got a huge enemy count to boot as well. Now I will say this, it is a very detailed level. It has some pretty cool locales. I like some of the details, such as the space area, the ocean exhibit, and the Ancient Worlds exhibit as well. You had some nice details. It felt like a real museum, but I felt like they just, or I think I should say, they just had a really blown it out of proportion. I mean, it's a very huge level. This is why so many people don't really view Smithsonian Terror fondly as some other Duke It Out DC levels. But for the most part, if you know what you're doing, know where to go, where to find a secret, and so forth, it's a pretty fair level, I would say. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Smithsonian Terror. It should be Spoof Sim from there on out as after this level. A lot less key hunting and room exploration, so that's about it. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.